So if you watched the Thrasher Homies video, it was a super sick video, but it did definitely raise some questions about like the chemistry between pro skaters and Thrasher and Mark Suciu. There's a particular part of the video that I'll show you in just a second where I was like asking myself, is there some kind of beef between Mark Suciu and Thrasher magazine? Which is weird because obviously Mark won Skater of the Year from Thrasher in 2021, but then like a couple months later gets roasted in the Thrasher Homies video. Now a lot of skaters were pretty vocal about their disapproval of Mark Suciu getting Skater of the Year in 2021, and I'm not here to like take sides or anything. I just think watching this whole thing play out is pretty entertaining. So in order for you to know why the clip is funny and how they're roasting Mark Suciu, I'll give you a little bit of context. This was part of an interview that Jankum did with Mark Suciu where he said this.
And you'd prefer to go out front 180 than back 180?
Oh yeah, definitely. Back 5-0, back 180 is just not a good trick, man.
Yeah.
Do you do this?
Not good, meaning what?
Not good?
Yeah.
It lacks tastefulness.
Yeah, so kind of cringe, but then here's what happened in the Thrasher Homies video.
Back 5-0, back 180 is just not a good trick.
Yeah, so obviously this is a clip of Taylor Kirby doing a back 180 out. And I don't know if he planned this, but I could see him thinking to himself, I want to do a back 50, back 180 out and put the voiceover. Just because, I don't know, Death Wish and Taylor Kirby is like the antithesis of like everything that Mark Suciu is. Like Mark Suciu is very like articulate and well put together, and Taylor Kirby's like pretty raw. Obviously this is just my perception like from the outside, but it was weird to see Mark Suciu kind of getting thrown under the bus on Thrasher after winning like maybe like the most prestigious award in skateboarding. So I've got a few questions for you. First off, do you think Mark Suciu deserved SOTY in 2021? Second off, do you think back 5-0, back 180s out are a bad trick that lack taste?
It lacks tastefulness.
And lastly, do you think that there's some kind of beef between Thrasher magazine and Mark Suciu? For me, as far as like Skater of the Year, I can see why people didn't want Mark Suciu to win it just because maybe he's not their favorite skater. But at the same time, like, who else deserved it more? Nobody put out more footage than Mark Suciu in 2021. And I feel like for good reason. I'm pretty sure this guy planned his whole year around trying to win SOTY. Put out like 4 insane video parts, and a lot of them towards the end of the year. So it's almost like he forced Thrasher's hand to give him Skater of the Year, which in its own way is kind of cringy and weird. Like, I respect the grind, I respect the hustle, the work ethic. I mean, the footage is there, it speaks for itself, but I don't know. Something about it just doesn't sit quite right. As far as a beef between Mark Suciu and Thrasher, I don't know if there's necessarily like a beef between Thrasher and Mark Suciu, but it does seem like certain skaters just really do not vibe with Mark Suciu's energy. And I'm definitely not here to like take sides or anything, but it is kind of interesting to watch it all play out. And to be honest, like, that was hilarious to put that voiceover in the video.
Back 5-0, back 180 is just not a good trick.
My bet is that Mark Suciu got a good laugh out of it as well. But more importantly, do you think that back 5-0, back 180 is a bad trick? I'd love to tell you my opinion, but I can't really tell you what I think about a trick unless I can actually do it. So today I'm gonna try and do a tasteless trick, make Mark Suciu cringe, and land a back 50, back 180 out. And then I'll let you know what I think about tasteless tricks. All right, gonna make sure we warm up a lot on the back side. Back 50, back 180. Whoa. I feel like that's level 1 try hard. Back 50, back 180. Do that one again, because it's the motion we're gonna need. Oh man. Karma for calling it a try hard trick. Let's get a couple more. Bust up, but I feel like I'm in a good place. I keep landing like 90. I just need my shoulders to keep rotating all the way through. Oh my gosh. I keep like landing straight out from the ledge and then 180. But in order to do the 180 out, gotta like land more in front of the ledge. Once you're on top of it and you get your weight onto your toes right here, rotating it out feels really natural. I think it's the same thing with the 5-0. The only way to do this trick is to like really properly lock it on your toe. It almost makes it easy because you have to do it right. All
All right, let's get 5 back 5-0s, and then we'll try the back 5-0 180. That's 2. 3. All right, last one. All right, last one was the best one. Now we just gotta keep our weight inside on these toes and just keep the shoulders rotating. Should work out. Good first try. Boss up. I mean, that's second try, so I feel like it tells you something about this trick. Close. There we go.
So now that we've done the back 5-0, back 180, to be completely honest, I kind of agree with Mark Suciu. Like, there are certain tricks that look hard, but if you do them, you know that it kind of just naturally happens. That, I don't know, certain tricks just look harder than they actually are. Like, I feel like fakie big spin is notorious for this. Like, you're just learning how to skate and you do a fakie big spin, and the board's like spinning all crazy. To the untrained eye, it looks difficult, but really, it's just kind of like a cop-out trick. Unless you pop it. Popping fakie big spins is really, really hard. Or like 50-50 kickflip is another one that it's like, I don't know, technically it's a flip out trick, but really it's just a kickflip. It's like a 50-50, you're just riding on the edge of the ledge, and a kickflip, you're just kickflipping down. Like, I don't know, it seems like a trick that's like begging for your recognition, when really it's like not much harder than just kickflipping off something. But definitely feel free to agree with me. Obviously, we're all entitled to our own opinion, but I personally think that at Mark Suciu's level, 5-0 back 180 is definitely a bad trick. However, like at my level, or just like an average skater's level, I wouldn't hold it against anybody. But if somebody's like decent at skating and they're still trying to like get props for doing, you know, like fakie big spins or kickflip 50 kickflips out, I don't know. To me, it seems a little bit try hard, which is ironic because I feel like in a way Mark Suciu is like extremely try hard with the trying to get SOTY thing. But at the end of the day, the work ethic, the clips, I mean, they speak for themselves. You can't really argue with that. Even if you hate Mark Suciu's style, like the difficulty of the tricks and the consistency and work ethic to put out that much footage, like, I don't know, I just feel like you're being a little bit unreasonable if you don't think that Mark Suciu deserved SOTY in 2021. I want to know your thoughts. Drop it in the comments below. If you want to watch my videos without ads, you can sign up for my Patreon. Shout out to this guy for being the first one to jump on board. I'll be putting a lot more raw stuff on there, behind the scenes, as well as like actual trick tips, not like breaking down other pros' techniques, but actually like my original thoughts on things. So remember to make every single day a Friday, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.